Hi! For Spring-Summer 24, we're updating our range of Kajka trekking backpacks to be even better. Our Kajka backpacks are known for their comfort and their durability. The Kajkas were launched in 2008, and in 2013 we updated with the well-known wooden frame. Now we're updating the Kajka, but some things still remains the same. We still use our trustworthy Vinylon F as the main material, and of course we're still using our wooden frame. But of course there's still a lot of changes been made, so we have updated the side pockets, the front opening, on all the carrying system, and of course a lot of small details too. The all-over focus of the redesign has been to increase the comfort, shed some weight, and of course keep the durability and comfort that Kajka is so well known for. The Kajkas we're updating are the Kajka 55, 65, 75, 85 and 100. And previously we also launched the Kajka 35, which is a smaller sibling, in 2023. So what size should you choose? It depends a bit on your needs, of course. Maybe you choose the Kajka 55 if you're going backpacking when you want something more lighter and agile and smaller. And if you go with your friends in the Scandinavian mountains, you might prefer the Kajka 75 as you have to pack more. And if you're really going soloing or more expedition-like conditions, then the Kajka 100 or 85 is the one for you. So, what are the design differences in the different models we have? So, the main difference is that the Kajka 55 doesn't have the lower compartment that the Kajka 65 and up to 100 have. Instead, we have this big front opening, zipped front opening, that really makes it easy to pack the whole bag. You get a really good overview. And also, because we don't have the lower compartment, we don't have the internal divider that the larger packs have, we could save some weight. Which makes the Kajka 55 a good option for, as I said before, backpacking. When we look at larger packs, the Kajka 65, 75, 85 and 100, we have the lower compartment, and we do have the internal divider that help you separate what you're packing inside, so you can divide maybe dry, wet or dirty, clean, or whatever you like. And of course you can open up the internal divider. So now we talked about the volume and the differences in the design. We're going to talk a bit about sizes. So, about sizes. Kajka comes in two sizes, the small medium and the medium large. The small medium has now narrow, more short shoulder straps that are better suited for the female body. It gives room for the bust, and it's also generally suited for shorter people. The hip belt is adjustable, giving a wider range of the fit for smaller people up to a bit bigger people. And of course, on the medium large, the hip belt is a bigger circumference and fits larger people better. So, which one should you choose? The small medium is good up to 170 centimeters. And even though I am 180 centimeters, I can still wear the small medium, but the wider, longer shoulder straps are probably a better fitter if you're above 170 centimeters. If you're a woman and you still feel that you need to have the room for the bust, I think you should try the small medium up till you're 180 centimeters. The Kajka 85 and Kajka 100 only comes in medium large, as a large size and big volume requires the wider shoulder straps to evenly distribute the weight. So when it comes to fitting your backpack, it's the same system for Kajka 55 and up to 100, so it's the same basic functions. So what you start with is that you put weight in your backpack when you try it out and fit it. It's important so everything settles on your body. So put 4 to 5 kilos to get started, and then it's important to loosen all the straps. So you open up, and it buckles there, front sternum, top tension or load lifters. You have some tensions on the side of the hip belt, loosen those. Loosen up the shoulder straps so they're really loose. And then it comes to back length. You could measure the back length, but if you're on yourself, maybe it's good that you can easily adjust it by not measuring. So it's hard to measure your own spine. You lift the back pad, you can put your fingers and then just lift it up. And then I read the measurement on the scale here on the lower part of the back pad. But let's just test now. Now the shoulder straps are really loose. Don't worry about that. Focus first on the hip belt. So, I have a pretty good fit on the hip belt. Don't forget to tension the side. The hip belt should put all the weight on the hip bone. This is important. You should carry at least like 60% of the weight of the backpack on your hip bones or the hips. But yeah, so because we have the adjustable hip belt on the Kajka, I could actually change the width of the hip belt or the size. And to really put the weight good on the hip bones, I could actually move it out a centimeter to really get that pressure on your hip bones. So I do that. I loosen the Velcro. There's a flap here. You slide it out. And on the inside, there's a scale. Just try to get it even. So you loosen and increase the size on both sides. Pull the tension again. So now I have a 2 centimeters larger hip belt. So now I have a good fitting hip belt. Now try to slightly pull the shoulder straps. I'm going to attach the sternum strap. And top tension. Just slightly. And I don't have a good fit. It's way too high. I'm shorter than I think. So let's adjust it. And I think it was at least 5 centimeters too high. So using the scale, I lift the Velcro and I adjust 5 centimeters down to a bit more moderate, 48 centimeters, 49. Put it on again. And of course, watch your backpack in the mirror when you try to fit it out. Close again. Now it feels better. To get a really good fit, the start of the shoulder strap in the back pad, where it connects to the back pad, the shoulder strap, should be at the same height as the collarbone on the front. This ensures that you get a good fit of the shoulder straps and it's right positioned. And also, the top tension webbing should stop at the top of the shoulder or a bit on the front. So, tighten the low lifters, not too tight, because then you pull or compress your chest. So just slightly, and now I have a good fitting Kajka backpack. We also have the possibility on the Kajka to adjust the shoulder strap width. So there are 3 settings on each side. The middle one is the one that by far the most people will use, from broad shoulder people to smaller, thinner shoulder people. But if you feel that you are a really big guy or woman, you can choose to move out on the setting. You do this by unthreading the webbing and moving the whole thing out and rethreading on this loop. If you are shorter, or if you're using one of our larger Kajka backpacks, like the Kajka 85 or 100, there is a possibility to rethread the top tension or the load lifters. There's loops in these spots where you can rethread the tension webbing. You do this by opening the frame buttons here, and you press down the whole thing and the frame will pop out. You take the frame out, you unthread the webbing in the tension locks, thread it through this loop here, and then you get a much lower top tension. So thank you for watching, see you out there, and happy trekking.